There's something unsettling about living in an old apartment building. The creaking pipes, the way the walls seem too thin, the flickering hallway lights that never get fixed. You learn to tune out the sounds, the late-night footsteps, the muffled conversations through the vents, the occasional scratching in the walls. I never paid much attention to my neighbors until the man in 306 moved in.
At first, it was little things, strange noises at night. The sound of furniture scraping across the floor at 3 a.m. Low murmurs like he was talking to someone, but no one ever answered.
Then, I started noticing him in the hallways. He was tall and gaunt with sunken eyes that never seemed to blink. He never spoke, never even acknowledged me, but I always felt him watching. One night, as I was locking my door, I heard shuffling behind me. I turned to see him standing in his doorway, barely visible in the dim light. His lips twitched into a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "You should be careful," he whispered. "Some things live in the walls." I laughed nervously, but he didn't move. He just stood there staring, his fingers twitching slightly at his sides. I hurried inside and bolted the door. A few nights later, I woke up to a faint scratching sound. It was coming from my bedroom wall, the one that separated my apartment from his. I pressed my ear against it. A whisper. My breath hitched. It wasn't words, just something breathing, slow and raspy. Then a knock. From inside my closet. I barely slept, and by morning I decided I had enough. I knocked on his door. No answer. I knocked harder. The door creaked open. The apartment was empty. No furniture, no belongings, just dust and a sour, rotting smell. I reported it to the landlord, but he frowned in confusion. "Apartment 306 has been vacant for months," he said. I felt a cold dread crawl down my spine. "No. Someone lives there. I've seen him. He spoke to me." The landlord shook his head. "Impossible. Well, they found him inside the walls." I stared at him, my heart pounding. "Inside the walls?" He nodded grimly. "Maintenance went in to check a bad smell a few months ago. They found his body sealed inside. No idea how he got there." I felt sick. I turned back toward my apartment, a terrible realization settling in. That night, I heard the scratching again. Louder, closer. Then my closet door creaked open, and someone whispered, "You should be careful."